Hey guys, and welcome to Circus Plays Subnautica, episode 26.
Power restored. All primary
In last
systems
episode,
online.
we built a Cyclops for the first time, and we're kind of in the process of decking it out. We haven't really used it yet. We haven't really gotten a foothold with it. What we have done, though, is kind of furnish it, and we kind of put some things in it that it's going to need. Now, the one thing that it doesn't have that I think it should have is a food source. And in my mind, the best food source for it
Systems online.
is absolutely going to be the bulbo tree. On Dino Island. Okay. So, that's where we're headed. Now, if we have time in this episode, we're also going to kind of try to explore the southwest. That's an area that we haven't really been to yet. We're also on the lookout for copper and titanium. And really anything. We have a crush depth with this thing of 900 meters. We want to upgrade our prawn suit for a pretty big depth, but we need benzene, which we do not know how to make. I legitimately do not know how to make that, so we'll have to figure things out. So it seems like most of our exploration is probably going to be still with the sea moth, even though we have the Cyclops. We probably got a little bit ahead of ourselves, but that's okay. The big issue with the Cyclops I'm seeing is energy. So it uses 6 power cells, but it also uses power cell energy to charge power cells. So if you don't know, you can build pretty much anything in the Cyclops. So, for example, ours has a medical fabricator, and it has a regular fabricator. And I played with trying to put an power cell charger on it, but it just, I don't know, it's draining as it charges. So realistically, if you could charge 6 cells at once, it would probably be worth it. But in the end, what our goal today is to get a bulbo tree for 2. Bulbo, I think. Bulbo. So it seems like the other side of the island is where the trees are. That all the fruit and stuff. So we'll just head right there. We've had some pretty good times in Subnautica so far. We have gone toe-to-toe with a couple of Leviathans now, actually. Yeah, ghost Leviathans. I was reading about that, and it turns out Leviathan is a classification, not an animal. So, like, the reefbacks are technically Leviathans as well. We've gotten some pretty good boons from time capsules. I'd like to actually figure out how to make one so we can use some stuff for players. We found one that had ion batteries in it, and we accidentally lost one battery, but we came out with one of them, and that's currently in our stasis rifle. Okay, so we have our bulbo tree samples. Bulbo tree samples. And that's what we came to get. So, the other thing I was going to say is with our beacons, we had the Aurora rendezvous point. Okay, so that's this side. Well, it's the other side of the island, but it's this island. I'm thinking we get our beacon and we run. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back to this island before the game is through. I don't know how much is left. We clearly have a lot of Cyclops upgrades left to go. We have a lot of prawn suit upgrades left to go. If I had to wager what's going to happen, we need to probably go to the maximum depth allotted by both of those. We've been sub 900 this whole game, but we have gotten pretty close to 900, especially when we were in the, I don't know what you would call it, but like the dinosaur cave. So we do need our Dino Island beacon. Looks like we took the wrong path. But other than that, we've been surviving. I would even say we've been thriving. We haven't died in a while, I don't believe. We haven't encountered anything too scary. Honestly, I don't know if the Leviathans are the scariest thing in the game. The Warper, as they're called, that can teleport you out of the sea moth. That thing kind of creeps me out way more than the Leviathans do. Leviathans, you can kind of dodge, you can tank a hit or two, and you can kind of get away from. But that teleportation thing, that's rough. Okay, so that's right up here, correct? Where is Dino Island? That's probably the first beacon we place. Is it possible that they run out of power? Dino Island. It's down here, 30 meters. Did it fall through the ground? Well, it's 10 meters away. Maybe it somehow fell? No. Honestly, it seems like it may have fell through the surface of the rock. Yeah, because I believe it was at this path. Well, whatever. That's okay. I guess we can just use that beacon anyway. So as far as I know, there's no limit to the amounts of beacons you can have out. I think this one is close by. So as long as we're in the area, that's Skeleton Cave, and then Benson Rubies. That's not too far. That was a very similar area to where we were exploring a couple episodes ago. So maybe we can find something good here. We may as well collect some more rubies. We do need copper, and we do need titanium. I'm positive we have explored this wreck, but if there's anything left to scan, maybe we save some of it. Or maybe we just haven't been here. I don't really know. Other than copper, we do want some titanium. I found a little bit off camera. I'm starting to kind of do the super tedious things completely off camera. I don't know if I want to go down here without the sea moth, but I think we'll be okay. I think we're honestly going to need some quartz as well. Lithium is not super important. There's actually a time capsule down there as well. Let's grab that and then we'll head back up, get the sea moth, and continue on. Goodbye. To you that finds this, I crashed here with nothing, but I had to leave so much behind. I leave these tools that were my saving grace, but I had to take the battery from the repair tool, sorry. If you find her, take care of her. Be careful of the deep. I-21. Creepy, but cool. So, I believe we've had this conversation before that we have been in here. Although, we'll grab the titanium from this. Actually, maybe we haven't been. How much inventory space do we have left? Let's cut this door open. We'll go get some air. How far are we? 43 meters? This is the repair tool, isn't it? So we'll cut this puppy open and see what we find. There's been some pretty good fragments out here. So I'd imagine there's more good ones behind this door. I do think, though, that this door may lead back outside. As in, there's another door outside. But there's another door in this compartment that leads back outside. Or maybe not. Reinforced dive suit. Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
And a nutrient block. So we can't open that door. Or that door. Okay. Oh, that's the bottom of the door that fell. Okay, interesting. So where is our sea moth?
Seconds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's where we just were, so real quick, we're going to see if this door opens. I don't think it does. Okay, well, we'll see which arms these are. That one looks like the torpedo arm. I think we have this. Yeah, I mean, we can scan it forever, but... That also looks like the torpedo arm. Where is our beacon before we go down here? What the hell happened to it? That skeleton cave. Is it above us? I mean, we'll go check out this light source, but seriously, what happened to our beacon? I wonder if... Well, that would... I was going to say, I wonder if certain animals, like, attack them. But the one on the island is just missing. Okay. Little plant fragment. Well, it looks like our beacon is back, so down we go. One thing we will do is pop some water. We're pretty good on food and stuff, I think. Well, maybe not food, but... Oh, we actually picked up that nutrition bar. I guess it comes down also to how many rubies that we want to take. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. We picked up his scanner and his thermal blade. Okay. I wonder which one is mine. Probably this one. I think we're out of space in here. Yes, we are. Excuse me. I keep trying to harvest this stuff. Oh. Okay, well.
New blueprint acquired.
So this is all quartz. What don't we need? Honestly, bro, I thank you for the scanner. But we just don't need it. We probably don't need the lead and... Oh man, the blood oil is actually kind of big. Don't move. What's this blue stuff down here? That's just more blood oil. Okay, well, this is... This place doesn't freak me out nearly as much as it did the first time, honestly, especially with the stasis rifle. Like, whatever comes at us, as long as we hit it.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Oh yeah? I wonder what 3 it's missing. So we've got our blood oil. Sad to see one of those guys go. That's a very useful tool. I wouldn't mind carrying a little bit more of this back with us. So what do we have in the sea moth? We need these. These are taking up a ton of our space. What we could do, and this is probably what we're gonna do, is we could choose to drop a beacon here. Because we're realistically probably going to be back. So we'll name this guy Pick Me Up. So we know that when we come down here, we can come grab this beacon immediately. So I guess what we'll do before we head out, we'll grab this dude. Our inventory is now full. Well, I hate to drop... You know what? Actually, in all honesty, the med kits are probably our most disposable resource of these. That's a tough thing to say. But I think it's true. So let's grab this blood oil, and then we'll get out. I could have sworn we've been trying to pick this up for a very long time, and it's never happened. We also need to make the reinforced dive suit. So lots happening right now. As long as we don't get caught in a bad spot, we should be totally good to get back to base. We get back to base, we check out the blood oil. And then we can come back. I'm stoked for the reinforced dive suit. We made the decision to go with the faster fins instead of the ones that recharge your tool. I think that's the right call, but with the diving suit, that gives us a lot of leeway to make mistakes and honestly probably mess up. This doesn't look familiar. I'm going to stick with the reef backs. I know they don't do anything, but I feel safe near them. Like, they're kind of one of those... What would be the term? There's a name for it. But like a type of fauna that's just not small enough to be messed with. Big enough that everything stays away from it, even though it's not a natural predator. You know what I mean? I do wish the sea moth was a little bit faster. Like, that would... It doesn't really feel agile. It feels nimble, but not agile. And I feel like the difference in terms of what I'm trying to say is it feels like you can do some evasive maneuvers with it, but you can't really do crazy things with it. Here's our Cyclops. Man, that thing is cool. We named it the Penetrator. That's probably not going to stick. I was just kind of messing around when I did that. We could probably name it something real cool. I also wonder if we could black it out. So what else have we done? We disabled our other moon pool and we took it down. The prawn suit is now in the Cyclops. I don't see really a reason to have the sea moth in
Welcome
there.
aboard, Captain.
And you know, there might be. So what can we drop off in here? We'll drop the stasis rifle. We're not going anywhere without that. Same with the sea glide. Okay. So already we are back in the base. We got our medkit back. Benzene. Okay, so that's how you make that. Reinforced dive suit needs synthetic fibers and diamond. Synthetic fibers. That's benzene and fiber mesh. Okay, well, I feel like the reinforced dive suit is one of those things that's a pretty big return on investment. I mean, it could straight up save our life, so. So how do we make that? We make that with synthetic fibers, which are benzene and fiber mesh. So we need fiber mesh. Okay, and then we need synthetic fibers. That benzene goes into a lot of upgrades, so we're probably actually going to head back there and explore some more. I'm getting antsy just thinking about it. So we need reinforced dive suit, 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds and 2 titanium. Everything else can go right into the lockers. Okay. 2 diamonds and 2 titanium. Okay, so that leaves us gold, rubies, and uraninite. Uraninite. Okay, so got our diamonds, got our titanium, put the gold away, put the ruby away. Okay, we do need more rubies. The one resource we actually have a ton of that's kind of rare is the magnetite, in all honesty. We should have taken batteries, man. Alright, reinforced dive suit. Here we go. Alright, we look like we're pretty cool looking. Put all this stuff away. So the one last thing we'll do is empty out the sea moth, and we'll actually go get a bottle of water from downstairs. We're fine with this nutrient bar, I think. I think there's more stuff in here. So we'll go ahead and clear it out. Storage. Oh yes, that's right, our samples. That was like the whole purpose of that journey. Okay, what the hell happened to our battery? Didn't we have a spare battery on us, so we put it in here? Power cells. Oh, we're not carrying one because we have the ion battery, that's right. Something like that. There is our water. I wish there was a better way of kind of micromanaging your base. Alright, we are topped off. I suppose we should check this guy too. Although we have plenty of power, we're good. I don't know what the game decides to do in terms of which reactor it uses. So again, we have to drop some stuff off. We definitely have quartz on us. Quartz, salt, ruby, lithium. Oakley dokley. So that leaves us to check the water purifier and put our water away. You know, we're going to bring some extra water just in case we actually need it. We can always hunt, excuse me, while we're out there. And then we do need a med kit, though. Well, we'll take one, because we have a fabricator on the Cyclops, and we're about to go there anyway, so. So we're getting this thing. Something hit it? Yo, if something is messing with my expensive-ass submarine. This is a good place to dock it, though, too, because I know that there's a thermo, I'm not too sure. There's a solar generator for it.
Captain, all systems online.
Alright, so we can definitely plant these guys. Perfect. And then our prawn suits here. I just want to see what kind of power drainage we have, if any. We have none. Okay. So I haven't even piloted this thing yet, to be totally honest. I kind of just made it and kind of just forgot about it. We got a fabricator, we got a medkit fabricator. We have pretty much everything I think we'll need on here for the most part. I would like to get these decoy torpedoes loaded, but I don't know how to make them, and I can't find any blueprints or data about them. Oh, we've got our prawn suits. We are ready to rock. Okay, so that means we can go back over to... Well, you know, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think that we should actually go... Well, yeah, let's go here, get the beacon, and figure out what else is in there. We've kind of stayed away from the kelp zone, or whatever you want to call it. Not the kelp zone, but the stringy kelp zone. So let's go into it. We've got water, we've got food.
All systems online.
We've got a beacon that needs to be picked up. So this might be one of the longer episodes, really, because we're going to go back in there and explore. We are ready to rock. So we're looking for copper again. We got our titanium. We've got enough for now. We could always use more, but I don't think it's worth taking up too much inventory space when we can get uraninite and rubies. And at this rate, we're going to need another repair tool. I love the stories of the capsules. You know, like each one kind of tells its own story. I mean, I guess that's the point, right? Oh, it's those guys. See, those dudes can be really dangerous, I think. Even more so than a lot of other creatures. Now, this said, I did go toe-to-toe with a ghost leviathan, but it was a juvenile. So, I could be wrong. And it was pretty big, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that thing was sizable. It made me uncomfortable. And if it's juvenile, it's even smaller than the big boy. Alright. Oh, our first aid kits are still here? Dope. I would have assumed that they'd despawn, but... Okay, I'm not seeing any more of that blood oil, but that's actually kind of what I think I'm looking for. We need benzene for multiple things. I would be lying if I told you I knew what. But we do need it. And I think these are like the blood oil trees up here, these kind of rope-like guys. That's pretty creepy. We've got the lights on. Oh, they like me. So if I turn the lights off, do they leave me alone? They don't seem to really care either way. Alright, well... we're gonna stock up on blood oil. So I believe 3 makes 1 thing of benzene. Oh, we can scan you? The last thing I want to do right now, though, is kind of get lost scanning something. I thought we had the biter. Oh, it's a blighter. Okay, excuse me. I was gonna say, I knew I saw some blood oil over here. If we can carry it, we'll take this guy, and then we'll probably go back. The cool thing about the Cyclops, and maybe we should use it more than we are, is we can carry a hell of a lot more stuff. Although navigating these tunnels with it would probably be pretty dangerous. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I'm down to get 1 more blood oil. Yeah, piss off. So we have... okay, we have everything. We have 8... 9. We have... so that's 3 things of benzene. Now we just have to figure out how to leave. So dark. This seems to be going deeper in there. We're going deeper and deeper each time. Oh yeah, I guess we could just find our beacon. We're going deeper and deeper each time, and I think the next time we come down here, we're going to be going pretty deep. It sucks, though, because we can only carry so much. It looks like the prawn storage is bigger than the sea moth. I hope that's the case. Oh, the modules do stack, though. I forgot that I read that. Well, the other... well, I was going to say, with the other, we could take it to the pod and synthesize the benzene there, but it's a difference of 100 meters, so I mean... I forget what else we do with the benzene. I'll check that off camera and potentially do it. I think when we come back in, we're going to explore that cave system some more. That, or we could go more back towards the Dino Cave. I don't know which idea I like more. The Dino Cave... well, the Fossil Cave. That seems pretty vital. We still need to find kyanite. We don't know where that is. We've never seen that. That doesn't seem like something we synthesize or fabricate, sorry. So I don't really know. I don't know what to do. After we got out of the disease facility, or the containment facility, whatever it's called. No, the containment is the gun, I think. No, that's the enforcement. Containment is the disease facility. Actually, a cool objective that we could give ourselves, and even use the Cyclops for, is we have a PDA full of sea-based locations. That we could check out. I wonder what happened. I think I may have ran into my Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oakley dokley, so let's repair this thing. Because we suck at piloting it. We should maybe consider putting a fabricator in this room. What do we have in here? Okay. I really thought that we shoved batteries somewhere. I mean, I know that I said I had the ion thing, so I wasn't too concerned about that. Which is true, but I still thought that we put batteries somewhere. Okay, so benzene, oil and solvent applications. I know for a fact we have stuff that can use this. Whether we have the other materials or not, I don't know. You know, I'm going to stop being this person. We also have this stupid ion battery. I've said this like 4 times now. Like, I don't know what to do if I don't have all my batteries on me, apparently. Okay. And I think we don't have any raw materials besides this ruby, I don't think. I forget what's in the sea moth. It's so easy to lose track of everything you're doing. And I feel like if I just start ranting about things, I'll forget even more. So where the hell are we going? We're going to the sea moth. Okay. That's right. We're going here, emptying it, and then we're going to go on another journey, which will probably be next episode, honestly. So we can synthesize one more thing of benzene. And we've been keeping the battery in the sea moth, apparently. Okay, well, we're always going to carry 2 beacons on us, I think, because our voyages are starting to get kind of on the longer side. So we'll go synthesize this puppy. We'll check our water. And then this is a cool room. This might be probably the best planned room I have, in all honesty. You just shove those right in there. And I don't think these things ever really run out, so I'm sure they would if we really put our minds to it, but other than that, we're good. We're good. So we check this thing. That doesn't need any resources. Okay, what can we get rid of? Water and salts, right? And then benzene. This must be used in Cyclops upgrades. I know for an absolute 100% fact that we need that stuff. I promise. So this will go in here. And then I guess the benzene we'll put with this other mixed chemical, the polyaniline. Okay, alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll catch you next time. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. See ya.